morning, coming to you from Port Autonomous in Snookville. Today we are leaving this place to one of the most beautiful islands in Cambodia, Koh Rong Samloem.
So we just made it to our destination island, and we almost got off at the wrong island. There's two of them. The main ones are Koh Rong, and then this one is Koh Rong, starts with an S. I can't pronounce it. As usual, Zay's the pronunciator, or the pronouncer, or however you would say that. But we did finally make it, and yeah, it was pretty funny because, like I was saying, we got off at the wrong dock at the other island, and we're like waiting for our luggage, and the guy's like, another boat and everything like that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Let's get our luggage. They were about to leave us behind and take our luggage, but yeah, we got back on the boat and now we're in the right spot.
Okay, so there's no roads, and Attila is carrying our suitcase, which is like 50 pounds in the sand. So this is a workout if anybody wants to try it.
That's why we had to cancel the gym membership to save money, and we're carrying a lot of luggage anyway. After a super difficult journey on the beach, we finally made it to our pretty awesome and very cute, I don't use that word often, but very cute stays. It's called Sweet Time Bungalows. We have our dreaded luggage over here, and this is our little room over here, room number 4. And let's go inside and take a look at it. Zay will give us a tour as always.
Not much of a tour needed, to be honest. It's just like a little cabin with a private bathroom.
Yeah, there's a private bathroom in the corner. There is a bed right there with mosquito netting. We ended up not getting an AC room this time, which you know, I guess is gonna be okay. There's a fan here, so we'll have that on full blast all night. The bed looks pretty nice, standard. And then we got the bathroom right here in the corner with a toilet and a shower, and that's basically all we need.
And it's only $15 a night.
15
bucks a night.
Exactly, not bad at all if you ask me.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're just gonna relax, wipe the sweat off, and yeah, we'll go out and explore shortly after. We have officially settled into our room. We've dried our sweat off. Well, my shirt is kind of sweaty still, but we're back out here and ready to get sweaty again. And the first thing we're going to be doing right now is eating breakfast, because my stomach's been growling for a while now and I'm really hungry. And then the first thing we're going to do as in terms of activities today, we're going to go for a hike. It's all jungles, like Zay was mentioning. On this island there are 0 roads, like literally 0 paved roads on this island. It's all sand and just like sand tracks, and it cuts through the island. And we're going to be hiking to a lighthouse. So breakfast first and hike after. This is as paved as the roads get, just these stones over here, and the rest is all sand and jungle. So when we're walking to the lighthouse, you guys will see that we're going to be walking basically like inside the jungle with kind of a path that's carved out into the sand. So I'm excited to see that, and I'm excited to do the walk. As you can tell, we find ourselves in a very familiar situation by this point, on a beautiful beach. And this is our breakfast spot. It's at our hotel or bungalow, or I don't even know, accommodation.
It's bungalows. There's really no like big tall buildings or hotels here.
Yeah.
Mostly little bungalows and shacks.
Yeah, we just ordered our breakfast. What did you get, Zay?
I just got a chicken sandwich with fries.
And I got some beef with some green long beans, and I'm just excited to get it because I'm really hungry. I gotta reiterate it. I don't really have to, but beautiful views. We just got our meals, and I didn't end up getting my original order. I ordered the long bean and chicken, but they told me that they didn't have the long bean. And then I asked them if I can get the green pepper with the chicken, and they didn't have the green pepper either. And I ended up getting a chicken mango cashew dish. And you know, I'm not very picky, so I'm happy with whatever I get, and it looks absolutely amazing. And they also got a different dish because they didn't have what she ordered either. I mean, it is a small island, so maybe they run out of stuff quickly. What did you get?
I got a chicken sandwich with french fries.
There it is. It looks all
good.
incredible. We got a couple of drinks as well. They got a gin and tonic. And you know, if you've watched any of our vlogs before, you know what I got, which is just a regular beer. And then the view is incredible as always. So we're gonna eat right now and start our hike after we got some energy in us.
We have officially started our hike to the lighthouse. It's supposed to take an hour. Maybe we'll get there a little bit faster because we have fuel and energy now.
And hiking experience. And we're beasts. So we're gonna have to be hiking on the beach for now, which is not a bad view, as you can tell. It's beautiful. And then into the jungle we go after a while, and we'll show you guys everything.
On this island is very calm and relaxing. There's no loud, crazy parties happening, at least not yet that we know of. But even the stays, it's not like bougie, crazy resorts. It's a bunch of little bungalows, and it's just very relaxing. And this is an awesome place to come if you just want to chill and relax.
On our walk right now, we have this dog that's been leading us and following us for quite a while. And this is actually not the first time this happened to us. This happened in Sri Lanka about 10 times, where we were walking like long distances and the dog would follow us or lead us or something like that for quite a while. This one's pretty cute. We're not scared of it. And it's just hanging out with us, I guess. And it's more than welcome to. I guess it also wants to go and see the lighthouse with us. We're about a quarter way to the lighthouse at this point, and you can see that my face is dripping sweat, as they like to call it, profusely sweating. But we have our water bottle that we bought before we left for the hike, so we're gonna stay hydrated, even though I'm losing a lot of fluids all the time. But we're hydrated, we're staying safe, and we actually passed our turn, so we're gonna have to go back a little bit and then we'll be back on our way. Right now we are leaving the beach area and we're going to be crossing the island. So we got our trusty little friend over here. We'll name him Alex, and we're going into the jungle. Wish us luck. Again, if you see this, we are still alive. I just want to warn you guys, if you are going to be doing this hike, make sure you bring some water. And I can tell you right now that some people lose their souls on this hike. It's so hot, and there's some proof right there. Actually, someone lost their soul. Rest in peace. Sorry for the cringy dad joke, guys.
Wait.
We've been walking for quite a while, and the dog has been walking with us, and he's been super thirsty. So we have to share some of our water because he has been panting really hard. And we're about 3/4 in, and he's just super thirsty, and you can hear him. So we've been looking for somewhere to place some water so we can have him some water and be hydrated.
You good? Okay.
It looks like it is someone's dog because it does have a collar on it, but
he's been following us for so long and we feel bad. We just want to give us some water, but we didn't know how.
Yeah, we've been looking for something to put the water in, and we finally found like a little place on this rock where we can give him a little bit of water. So onwards we go. Hello. We've been running out of water, but if you're 3/4 through the hike, I can barely speak at this moment because I'm so exhausted, but it's just really hot. But there's a store over here. I hear they only have small water bottles, but Zay's buying one right now because we're running real low on ours, and I'm about to finish this one, and we're gonna get some new bottles right here.
No more big water bottles.
Maybe 2 bottles then.
I've got 3.
Okay.
We'll just fill up that one.
Okay. So there we go.
How much? 3,000.
1,000 each. They have the conversion on that.
1,000 is 25 cents, so 75 cents.
75 cents. Not bad. They also have beer and other stuff.
Thank you so much. We made it to the lighthouse finally. An hour of trekking, a lot of sweating, persevering. We made it to the lighthouse and it looks like the views are absolutely gorgeous from here. So I can't even imagine what it's going to be like from up there.
Yeah, so it costs about $1 each to go up here, and it is a ladder, I believe. We're going to film it and try to bring the camera up. I don't know how that's going to happen, but we'll try, and we'll show you guys all the views, and we'll also do a little drone shot and nice sequence as well, as usual.
It took us almost an hour and a half to 2 hours to hike here. Depending on your pace, it's going to take you at least an hour to 2 hours. But just look at the views. It is so worth the hike. It is so worth the $1 you pay to get up here. And just look at the views.
The views are beautiful. The climb is not that hard up here, but if you're scared of heights like I am, well, it's still okay because it's like goes in stages. And I recently started being scared of heights, not just now.
I introduced him to it.
Zay says she introduced me to being scared of heights. I'm not incredibly scared of them, but like this is not scaring me at all, and we're pretty high up, but it's just mostly ladders and stuff like that. And I also hate roller coasters. I found out like last year. But look at the views, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. We made it back down finally. It took about 15 to 20 minutes to come down. I was actually terrified coming down, so it took longer than it should have. It shouldn't take 15 or 20 minutes to come down. It should probably take 10 minutes each way. But I definitely took my time, and we're down and we're safe. And right now we're going back to our little bungalows. We're not gonna film on the way back, but once we get back, we'll see you guys there.
If you want to go even rougher than we are, you can rent a tent. There's resorts that offer just like a little wooden pad and a tent for you to sleep in. If you think that our room is nice, but it's not the nicest, this island does have a bit more bougie resorts, nicer resorts, and also some unique accommodations. You can see the ones shaped behind me are very unique. I don't really know what to call them, but they're like cement and glass and nice.
Very modern.
Yeah, more modern.
Yeah.
And there's a pipe-shaped one over there that we're going to show you.
Yeah, we'll show you guys that as well. And we noticed walking down the beach that a lot of them do have like infinity pools if you don't want to go in the water. And surprisingly, there is nobody in the water.
There's a few people.
Yeah, not many though. 2 people. Right there. Here's another set of cool kind of accommodations. These are also glass, but they're wood this time, not concrete. And yeah, they're all looking incredible. And up in the distance right there is another infinity pool. So there's no shortage of nice resorts and infinity pools, as well as activities. Each of the resorts and accommodations have something. Like these guys have paddle boards and all kinds of tours, and you can see the kayaks there and everything like that. And this guy right here is going out for paddleboarding right now. Here is the unique stay that we were talking about earlier. I think Zay mentioned it. They're kind of pipe looking accommodations, and there's a whole row of them here. And this kind of accommodation, as well as the bougier ones with the pools and everything, is obviously going to be a little bit more costly, and that's why we're not staying at any of these. Maybe in the future, but not right now.
You guys don't understand how nice it is to finally be able to sit down after hiking for like almost 4 hours. So we are just gonna enjoy this view and enjoy a drink, and we will see you guys at dinner time. We showered, we're clean, we're refreshed, we are ready to go for the night. We're gonna walk down the beach and just check out some of the other restaurants before we settle down and pick a place. And we just wanted to show you guys what the nightlife is like here.
We actually already decided where we're gonna eat tonight, and it's gonna be at our resort because they've been amazing to us. We've had really great service there all day today, and we're gonna support them and eat there. And the food was also really amazing. We had really good breakfast or lunch or brunch because it was kind of like brunch. But that's where we're gonna be eating tonight, but we'll still take a walk down and check out all the other resorts and stuff like that, just the way they're decorated, they're looking and everything like that. And there's also gonna be some kind of a fire show that we might be able to catch at our resort, so we're excited to see that as well.
They pull out torches at night, they pull out the dining tables. It's a very similar vibe to our Marissa Beach vibe in Sri Lanka. If you guys haven't checked that video out, please check it out. It's a very good video, and this is exactly what this place reminds us of. Very chill, very calm, very romantic, and we love it so far. We're back at our resort. It's called Sweet Time Bungalow, and honestly it is so inexpensive. All the prices for the food, everything we've had today has been so delicious, and literally like $3 to $5 per meal, which is insane to us. And our beers are $1 a draft. Cheers to that. We just ordered our dinners. We got a tomato and bruschetta to start, and we also ordered some local Khmer food, because when we're in local countries, we want to try the authentic food, not just all Western food all the time. Like earlier today when I had the sandwich. I got a beef with long bean with what Attila tried to get earlier today that they didn't have. I think they might have got a shipment in for tonight. Attila got a beef loklak, which is some sort of type of sauce or seasoning, and we're going to show you guys how delicious it looks, because it's just awesome.
Besides all the a la carte menu, the resorts are also doing barbecue. For the most part, all of them are doing barbecue on the side of the beach, and I decided to try out some skewers. I got a chicken and a beef. The chicken was costing $2 and the beef one is $2.50, and as you can tell there's pineapple on it. Zay's enjoying that right now, and just like any other skewer, there's a whole bunch of other vegetables and a delicious dip with it as well.
Our appetizer just arrived. We got some bruschetta on some baguettes, and just look at how good those look. How are your skewers?
The real appetizer was the skewers actually, because they came first, but this is actually the appetizer, the bruschetta. But the skewers are absolutely delicious in my opinion. Our main dishes just arrived. Here's mine. There's some rice with an egg on it, and that right there is beef, and it's called loklak with the sauce. There's no vegetables in it, just the sauce and the beef. There's the bruschetta like we were showing you earlier, and there is Zay's meal as well. It is beef with the long bean, and it's looking amazing, and she's also got a side of rice right there, and we're about to enjoy. Do you want to do a taste test on camera?
I'm known for it, so why not?
It's tradition at this point on this channel. We've been doing it, so why not?
It kind of tastes like a beef with a curry. It's really good.
We just finished our dinner. Everything was incredible, and the whole dinner only cost $22. And let me just say that we're shocked every time we get our bill for our meals because it's such a low amount. And we mentioned earlier that we were going to show you guys the fire show, but it's 9 p.m. and we are old guys, and we asked the guys who are doing the fire show how much longer it's going to be, and he said he wasn't sure. He said it might be another hour because they're waiting for the beach to get a little bit more busy. And we also woke up really early this morning at 6 a.m. We went on our long hike, so right now we're just going to go to bed. And since there's a fire show every day, we're going to film that for you guys tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Looks like we missed our opportunity to see the fire show last night because we came out this morning and they changed the sign from fire show to fire limbo, and we don't know if we can stay up that late, so we're not even going to promise to show you guys anything. Right now we are on our way to the boat tour where we're going to see some bioluminescent plankton, and they're supposed to be glowing in the water. So hopefully we see that. Hopefully we're able to capture it with the camera that we have. And we're gonna do some snorkeling as well and some fishing. So let's make our way over there right now.
The boat tour that we are going on is hosted by Mr. Nice Tour Service, as you can tell over here. And we're doing this tour over here, which is the $15 tour, $15 US per person. And it includes snorkeling, it includes fishing, it includes the sunset, which we might not be able to see today because it's quite cloudy outside. It might even rain even, but I don't know. It includes seeing the bioluminescent plankton and one free beer. And it's quite a long time as well. It's from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. So it's gonna be an amazing time. Like I just mentioned, you can tell that there's some pretty gray clouds coming up, and it's actually raining a tiny bit right now, just spitting. So it might rain. I hope it doesn't. I hope it kind of goes away. But we do have our trusty waterproof backpack right here that will have the main camera in it, and we'll just be vlogging it on the GoPro if anything goes wrong, like it starts raining. And this backpack has been amazing, by the way. We'll tell you about it in a different video, but it's been a great backpack. So we're on GoPro view right away, even before we got in the water, because there's a lot of dark clouds and we don't want to risk the camera. Obviously, it's very expensive. We got our beers cracked open and we're drinking the beers, and we're heading to that boat right behind me. Right there. That's the one we're heading towards. You can see Zay going towards it right there. And what I would say about booking any kind of tour in advance is obviously that the weather it can change at any time, especially when you're going on an island. It can say that it's gonna rain and it's not gonna rain. Like in the Maldives, it said it was gonna rain every single day and it never rained, or if it rains for 10 minutes. And here it said it's not gonna rain today, but it's gonna rain right now. It already has rained a little bit, but not much. So at least it's a water activity, so we're gonna be in the water anyway, so it doesn't matter if we get wet. But yeah, obviously any kind of tour like this is weather dependent. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun regardless.
The tour guide is coming and he's bringing our stuff. Attila made it on the boat.
I did make it.
We are not the only ones drinking on this boat, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all these beer cans and bottles.
Thankfully, our boat does have a cover, so we can get the big camera out, and then we can just loosely place it in our backpack. And it looks like that there is nobody else coming on this boat with us. This was supposed to be a group tour, and the reason we chose it was because it is cheaper than the private tours. But
life hacks.
Life hacks, I guess. Book one when it's going to be raining next day. And here we go. Very interesting engine in this boat as well. 2 engines, but it's very interesting. You can see the gas over here. And you can see Zay over there, double fisting the beer. She's just holding mine. Oh my.
I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but correct me if I'm wrong. And we have made it to our first stop. We are snorkeling here. I can't wait to get in the water, so let's hop in.
Yeah, Zay definitely fell in love with snorkeling in the Maldives. It was her first time snorkeling, and she did say that we're going to be doing it at every destination we go to. And we're at the next destination and we're doing it, and I'm sure we're going to be doing it at every other destination as well.
Oh yeah. Snorkel gear seems to be provided, and Attila is grabbing his first pair of goggles, and
here they are.
Oh. You look fabulous.
As always, snorkeling gear makes you look 10 times better, just like makeup.
1, 2, 3.
How's the water?
The water's really nice, but I don't see anything.
Well, you gotta go to the shore, I think. So the water definitely is not as clear here as it was in the Maldives. We can't show you guys any footage underwater because it's pretty murky, as you can tell.
I see some fish like going around, but it's kind of like blurry and black.
Yeah, so we're gonna skip showing you guys the footage of snorkeling. We're just gonna swim around and enjoy. The water is nice and warm, and we're looking great as always in snorkeling gear. And yeah, we're just gonna enjoy.
We just got out of the water from snorkeling, and it's not as clear as it was in the Maldives. It's a bit more murky. I saw some like black shadows moving around, which I assumed were fish, but that's about it. We didn't see anything else. I'm sure maybe it's more clear on sunnier days. I'm not really sure, but we swam for about 20 minutes. The water was nice and warm. It was nice to swim in, but we couldn't really see anything, so we're moving on to the next spot. Look at how gorgeous this cliff is on the side of the island that we are going past right now. We can't get over it. It's pretty steep. You probably can't tell on camera, but it's really steep. And it looks so pretty with the water hitting the rocks over there. And just going through the waves, bouncing up and down. It's so relaxing. Attila's enjoying himself right there.
A lot.
A lot. And we're going past all the fishermen on their boats right there. Well, there's not as many right now, but there was a bunch that we passed. You can see them in the distance. And it's just so pretty. Stop we made to go snorkeling. The water's a bit more clear here. We went to go take a dip, and a little bit far away from the boat we saw a reef, but not just a reef full of sea urchins. And I literally started having like a panic attack, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, what if I have to stand up and I step on one of these? And I was like reliving Attila's like sea urchin situation, and I was like, no, I'm out of here. I started like swimming back. I came back to the boat, and Attila stayed out there a little bit longer. He got some footage on the GoPro, but I was like, no, I was like, you're too brave. Now we're in the boat. We are gonna head to our next destination. We're gonna try to do some fishing.
Also, I'm about to get seasick in a little bit because this boat is, oh my god, it's just not too sturdy, you know.
Baby.
I've been on so many boats on this trip already, and I don't know. I might be getting motion sickness soon, but hopefully not. I don't think so. We should be alright. I'm excited to go fishing. We just got to our fishing spot, and I gotta say I've done a lot more fishing than Zay has. I think Zay's only probably done fishing with me, and we've only went fishing a couple times since we've been together. But I've been going fishing with my friends and his grandpa especially since I was 10 years old. But we're gonna give it a shot right now, and we're actually doing fishing a little bit differently, not with traditional fishing rods. We're actually gonna be using like water bottles and spools. So I'm interested to see if we're actually gonna catch anything. Steady.
I'm trying.
I got my little weight and my bait over here. I'm not sure what it is exactly. And then I got my little spool, and let's see if we catch anything. Yeah, that's good enough.
I got mine too, and it's about to be going in the water. Do I toss it or do I just put it in?
You have to spool it down. And the deeper you go, the better.
Imagine I catch a fish today. I've never caught a fish in my life. A true fisherman got into relaxation mode, taking a nap, waiting for the fish to bite the line so he can pull it in.
Just a matter of time.
Attila and I are the only two not having any luck with the fish. Looks like our guide over here is having really good luck. My bait is still on the line. Unfortunately, Attila and I did not get lucky and we didn't catch any fish, but the tour guide caught a fish, so it's not that bad.
Oh,
Attila caught a fish!
Beautiful!
Oh! Ew, what is that?
Yeah, it's a coral. We just made it to a different fishing spot and hopefully we have better luck here because I would love for us to catch anything at all.
Looks like we got a tiny one.
We didn't get it.
No. Our tour guide's having the best luck with the fish catching. Oh, there it goes.
Zay's rolling as well. And I mentioned earlier that I had a little bit of motion sickness, but that went away for me. And some kind of sickness came onto Zay. She has either motion sickness or she's just sick from swallowing some water. And the beers we had before we came in the boat.
I don't think it's the beer. I think it's, I was snorkeling and I drank the water by accident because I started like, I don't know, choking in the water.
And she's suffering right now, unfortunately.
Yeah. So a little update for you guys. Our tour guide has caught about 4 or 5.
8.
8?
About 8.
In varying sizes. He's caught about 8 fish. We have caught 0. I don't think we're doing anything wrong. We're doing what he told us to do.
I think we might be doing everything wrong, or we're just not feeling the fish or something, but he's definitely catching them every couple minutes. And we've been here for 2 hours.
No fish yet.
Not yet. The sun is setting right now. It's going down. It looks beautiful. And that's about it. After this, we're going to go check out the plankton if we can find any. And I'm hoping we can. After having waited this long, I would love to see them. Let's
see if we can see the sunset. It looks so pretty over there. It's kind of being blocked by the motor, but it looks nice. Sunset on the water. What else did you ask for? Oh, and also here's the fish that are just moving around in this little bucket next to my foot. Here's a better view of the sunset. Look at how nice it looks. Those clouds are all foggy and orange and yellow. We love sunsets, but who doesn't? Try to find the bioluminescent plankton. There might be a chance that we won't see any, but we're hoping that we can. And we're stopping right now to get in the water. I'm not gonna get in the water because I actually puked earlier because I swallowed some of the water earlier when snorkeling by accident. So Attila's gonna be the one getting in the water. Attila's getting in the water right now. It's actually really warm. He just dipped his toes in it. Ooh. And you're supposed to swim around to see the plankton. I don't see it yet. Move your arms around, babe.
I'm swimming.
Oh.
What?
There's no planktons. Oh, I'm so sad.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Right in front of me.
Attila's in the water. He's swimming around. He says he can see the plankton. I don't see it on the camera and I don't see it from the boat, but maybe there's just not enough in here to see.
There's only a few, but when I'm moving my arms, I can definitely see them in front of me glowing. It's not crazy, but it's there.
We're gonna head back to shore. We didn't get to see as many as we thought we would, but we did see some. And if you guys didn't see it on our camera, we'll put a video in to show you guys what they're supposed to look like. That's it for today's video. We were going to go to a lazy beach on the island. It was named one of the top 21 beaches by National Geographic, but after our hike to the lighthouse, my ankles got really swollen and I couldn't walk for the rest of the day the next day, so we didn't go there. But if you guys want to check it out, it's called Lazy Beach. We're gonna pop a picture up for you to see. And that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.